Good morning from the outskirts of Budapest. Let's go on board of this old Soviet train towards the city center. Budapest has a number of these type of lines that connect the suburbs with the city center. Definitely recommended if you have a thing for trains and are visiting Budapest. By the way, they are absolutely not wheelchair accessible. I've never seen such a high step into a train. And I've arrived in the city center. Here we can change to the metro. In Berlin, I did know where I wanted to go, but here I don't, so I'm just gonna catch a train somewhere. I realized that the front and the end of the train were much less busy, so I'm gonna change trains to the next train, if that makes sense. Well, that was the M2, which was one of the more boring lines. Now I'm gonna change to the green line, which is the... Well, I thought the M2 was one of the newer metro lines, but this one, the M4, look at the station. I realized that this station is actually one of the railway stations I wanted to visit. So I'm gonna explore the railway station. Besides the fact that the station has a very nice entrance hall, which I showed you, I also noticed that people in Hungary find it a lot more normal to walk on the tracks. This is done by both staff and travelers. Quite different from the Netherlands. Furthermore, this station is a terminus station, but many trains consist of a locomotive and a row of carriages. This means that there are constant log movements to take the wagons out of the station. Not efficient at all, but it is cool to see. Anyway, back to the M4. Alright, I am at St. Geletermeergetem or something like that. And this is actually the only station that I selected in advance to go to. I mean, look at these arches and mosaic. I think it's a really cool design. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. A thing I just discovered is that these trains on the M4 are driverless. So I hope to catch a seat at the front. And I am on the M3, and I believe, if my information is correct, there are some old communist style trains here. These metro train sets were originally built in Russia in the Soviet Union. Since 2018, all train sets have been modernized. Before the modernization, they looked like this. These old Soviet metro train sets are very recognizable because of their sides. You can find those all over the former Soviet Union. I've come to the end of the line, and there is a very old station here, but I'm gonna turn back and I'll show you the train. Let's go to the last but not least metro line, the M1. This is the... Wait, let's go to the actual beginning station. This is the M1 metro, the oldest metro on Europe's mainland. The M1 is a 4.5 kilometer long line that opened in 1896. There have been some adjustments over the years, but as you can see, most things are still in quite a historic state. By the way, this end of the line is located right in the center of Budapest, near its well-known riverside tram. Beautiful. Anyway, let's take a trip down the line.
Üdvözöljük utasainkat! Ez az M1-es metró a Mexikói út felé. A Deák Ferenc tér következik. Az ajtók a jobb oldalon nyílnak. Átszállhatnak a
And arrived at the endpoint at a modern station. Now I'm going to turn back to a station I saw on the train called Opera. So the one thing I missed at the first station and that they do have here are these boxes. Anyway, I'm going to go to a tram, which isn't really a tram but climbs a hill with a sort of system. But to find out what it is, you have to wait until next time. Don't worry, this video is far from over. I will first go back to the sleeping spot and then we will go to a railway museum like you have never seen before. So let's go. Good morning. I'm on my way to a very large railway museum here in Budapest. I thought I'd show you around.